guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into this video. So Pretty Diva Direct did send over a dip powder set and a top and base coat for me to try out, and I'm going to be using these in today's video, creating a Christmas nail set. So thank you so much to Pretty Diva Direct for sending me these products to try out. Here is the top and base coat set. I absolutely loved this top and base coat set. It was such a good and thick. It also did spill, but that's okay. I was okay with that. I mean, maybe the packaging should be a little bit better so it doesn't spill, but I was so happy with this top and base coat. I loved how the top coat was just a very nice thick top coat, and it was easy to apply, but it was still a nice thick top coat. So I really loved this set. I like thick top coats, but I don't like thick top coats that are hard to apply, and this was a thick top coat, but it was so easy to apply, and I just loved it so much. Moving on to the dip powder set, which isn't really a kit or a set, it just includes dip powder and you have to have everything else, but it is a very nice holiday Christmas themed set. It includes the instructions. This is just an instructions, some quick directions on how to do it, and that's pretty much it. It shows no pictures at all, so if you're a beginner, I suggest watching a video or trying something else. But here are some snowflake sequins. I love how these were added. I really love that. These were so gorgeous, and I did not use these today, but I love them so much. And then it also included some dip powders. So this set does include 7 different dip powders, and these dip powders are 10 ml, so they are nice sized containers. Each of the containers did come with the little spill tab, but the problem with this is once you take that off, these are now spill proof, so you need to make sure you set them all up right. But I did just want to swatch these for you guys, so I'm just using my square swatch sticks. I will have everything linked down below that I did use in this video, along with the Pretty Diva Direct products, the dip powder set, and the base and top coat, and then I'll have all of the other products that I used down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch these, and I will come back once I'm finished. I know I said I would come back when I was finished, but I did just want to explain a little bit of this video since it is a pretty short video, so I won't have much time to talk about what I did. For this video, this was my second time using dip powder, and my first time using dip powder, I really thought my nail set turned out pretty good for the first time using dip powder. I did have a few flaws just because I didn't really know how to use dip powder. But with swatching the dip powders, it really helps me improve my mistakes. I'm really not feeling like I could do any ombres or any fun stuff with dip powder yet, probably just sticking with natural color or one color nails. But for this nail set, I did try something a little bit different. I received this set and was thinking, okay, another dip powder set. I know I'm not very good with dip powder, and I was thinking about it, what's some way that I could create a cute nail set and not feel like the nail set looks like trash while using the dip powder. So for this method, I did decide to do the Lazy Girl method, which Lazy Girl Femi Beauty method is a polygel method where you apply the polygel to the inside of the full cover nail tip and then stick it on your nail and cure. And I kind of took that method and brought it into dip powder. It's gonna be a little bit different. I will show you the process of me doing the nail set using the Lazy Girl method, but I'm not sure if anybody has ever done this before, if there's a name for this or anything. I am not trying to take credit for this method or nail set way of doing it at all. I just wanted to mention that I thought this was a really good idea, and I really loved how the nail set turned out, because if you know me, if you've been watching my videos, you know I do not like to file, and I try to avoid filing all the time. And with this method, I barely had to file, and my last dip powder nail set, I had to do a lot of filing. So yeah, I was really happy with how this nail set turned out. So here are all of the swatches. This is only one dip on each swatch stick. I applied the base, dipped it, waited for it to dry, brushed it off, and then I applied the activator. And this is only one dip, and these are all of the 7 colors. This does include 3 glittery colors and 4 non-glittery colors. I really love this set. It is a very nice winter and Christmas themed dip set, and the colors were absolutely stunning in this set. Moving right into the nail set, I did size out my nail tips, and for the thumbnail, I did try this method off camera just to make sure everything would work how I imagined it would in my head, and it did. It worked great. So I just tried out my thumb, and here I'm explaining how I kind of did it, but I will explain more in depth when I'm actually doing one of my nails. So I did the thumbnail with the red, and then I decided to use this fun rainbow glitter, and then this green glitter, and then the red, of course. And I kind of forget which, okay, so the index I did the rainbow, the ring finger I did the green, and then this, I never know my fingers, why? The middle finger and pinky I did the red. So now moving into how I did this, I'm a little bit off camera, I do apologize, but I just took my base from another dip powder set, applied the base to the inside of the full cover nail tip, and then I used my little dip recycler and just poured over the dip powder. You could still dip the nail if you really wanted to. You could apply the base, dip the tip of the nail, and then dip the cuticle area of the nail, but I did just pour it over, and then I poured it over my little recycler, and then once I was finished with that color, I just dumped out the extra powder that was in my little dish and back into the container, and then I moved on to the next color. Now moving on to the glittery shades, I just repeated the same exact steps. On the inside of the nail, I applied the dip base, sprinkled over the dip powder. Any extra powder that was in the little dip recycler, I'm not sure what the exact name of this is, but I just poured that back into the jar, and then I moved on to the next color, and this was a super quick and easy method of doing dip powder. This was just so quick and so easy. After the first dip was all dry, I just wiped that off with my dust brush and then applied a layer of activator, waited for that to activate, and now I'm just going to go in and repeat the same exact steps, adding another dip to the nails. And I did want to mention that normally I have to do about 3 to 4 coats on my nails to get a nice color and to make sure that when I file, I didn't file away any of the dip powder. But with this method, you save a lot of dip powder because you already have the nail built up with the full cover nail tip, and applying the dip powder, I only really had to use 2 coats to get a nice pigmented color the way I wanted it. So this method really saves on dip powder. Here are the nails after I applied 2 dips of the dip powder. Now I'm just going to apply the last coat of activator. I applied 1 coat here where I'm showing you guys. I let that dry, and then just to be sure that these were completely hard and completely activated, I did apply a 2nd coat of activator off camera. But this just ensures that the dip powder hardens, which I just wanted to make sure it was hard. That way when I place these on my nails, the underside wouldn't start to get gooey and icky. I just wanted to make sure they were completely hardened up. So because I did want these nails to last a little bit, I did not want them to last long because I do have to do more nail sets and film videos, but I didn't just want to pop them off right after this video because I did have some things to do and I wanted to have a nice nail set on. So I decided that I would prep my nails, and I did not prep them completely. All I did was used my cuticle pusher, pushed back my cuticles, and slightly buffed the tops of my nail beds. But if you do want these nails to last a lot longer, I would totally recommend doing a stronger prep, taking a e-file, filing around your cuticles, clipping your nails, applying some primer, dehydrator, and some protein bond, just to make sure these nails last a lot longer for you. To apply these nails, I really didn't know which way I should do it, but I thought that I was just going to use some Acart nail glue and glue them on like press-ons, and it worked well for me. I, again, did not keep these on for very long, but they did stay on well for me, and I think I show you the strength of them at the end of the video about how nice they were on my nails. I didn't have any pop off or start to wiggle, and when I took them off, I did have to kind of pry them off a little bit with my cuticle pusher and some warm water and cuticle oil because I didn't use my base or DIY peel off base coat. But yeah, so I'm just taking the base coat now, applying that, and then I'm going to cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And here are how the nails look on. I did just glue these on with some Acart nail glue again. And now I'm just going to take my hand file and just crisp up the shape of these just a little bit. Again, there's not much filing at all. The main filing is just cleaning up the shape and taking your buffer and buffing the tops of these just to make sure you don't have any remains of dip powder on the tops of these nails before you apply your top coat. After I'm finished filing, I'm just taking my dust brush and wiping away all of the dust. And I just love these nails so much. I'm now going to take the top coat and apply an even coat of top coat to all of these nails. And when I applied that top coat to these glitter nails, I was just blown away. The glitter is just so gorgeous. I just love these nails so much. They put me in the Christmas spirit and they were just so festive. I applied the top coat and then I did cure in my lamp for 30 seconds. After the top coat is all cured, here are how the nails are looking. Now I'm just going to take my cuticle oil and apply some cuticle oil. If you would like to pick up this dip powder set or top and base coat for yourself to create some awesome Christmas or winter nail sets, I will have it linked down below. It is available to purchase on Amazon, which is super nice. And overall, I rate these products a 10 out of 10. The only problem would be the top coat spilling in the packaging, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. It didn't spill too much. So I am okay with it, and I do want to thank Pretty Diva Direct again for sending me their products to review. I really love them, and I absolutely loved working with them. And here is just a little strength test. I mean, it doesn't show much, but these were very sturdy, they were very nice, and they lasted as long as I needed them to. And I feel like if you do good prep with these are technically press-ons, so if you have a good nail prep, you can get at least 2 weeks, if not more, out of this nail set. So I am going to be using these 3 colors in a winter nail set. They are the blue, gray, and that blue glitter, and maybe possibly these snowflakes, I'm not sure yet, but I am going to be creating a winter nail set to go on my other hand, and I am so excited to show you guys that nail set. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.